What's up? I read this poem last lab, but there was no sound, and I'm a little bit vain, so here we go. And I'm reinstating the theme of blood, so let's have fun. We're bringing blood back, you know? It's trendy. Please do. All right, this is Isaac. I did not write this story. A man dug his own grave, sat down in it, and gave me his blood for my ink. Flame flickers upon my head, I speak in tongues. I usher the death knell of a patricide. Taken to the highlands, to the mountains of his insurmountable shame, I, the child of a son, sleep in bundles of mottled fabric. I am shriveled, blurred. One glance and I am an infant no longer than the length of his forearm. The next I am old enough to tell him I am free of his will. I am a wrinkled mass of senescence. I am unborn, stillborn. I am dead. There is fear in him, enough that it is too much for him to speak of it. He does not know what I know. I know what waits at the top of the mountain. I know what he is willing to do, and I know the rewards that wait for him if he does it. I know that he, a child, has indomitable faith in his father, but I am not him. I offer only pity and a hand that pushes away empty promises. No matter my convictions, in his presence I am small. My only power is a will outside of his own. The wind pushes against our robes. I am bound. He speaks of whispers. His face is young and full of pride. He is the progenitor of lineages of his likeness. He is withered but unweary. He will not tell me that I am to die, but he tells me that obeisance must be paid. The whispers speak of promises and free will, but I am bound, and he lies and speaks of lambs. Am I free to move or free to struggle? The altar is made of stone. I tell him, peel back the layers of my skin. All flesh is made of parchment, time-worn and impermanence. The human body is frail but precious. He will not do it. He spent too long crafting his child in his image to be rid of it. He will not do it. Peel back the layers of my skin, I repeat. He will not sully the sacrifice he is meant to offer. He will kill his child. That is a fair price from the voice that guides his hand, but he cannot bear to twist the knife, to watch the blood run before he tastes it. It doesn't matter, I will do it. Peel back the layers of my skin. He is a scared child as he watches me. I take the blade on which I was meant to die, drag it along the seam of the face I did not ask to be born with. The blood runs thick and sweet, tinged with vindication until it runs dry. The fear in his eyes fades, darkens to something else. The face split open reveals another face. It is his. It is his own eyes staring back in horror. It is everything he hates about himself made manifest in another body. I do not know where he ends and I begin. He fears me, but he looks only at his reflection. The sky is opened. His grave is as much water as it is stone. He falls to his knees, looks up at my face, our face, once again. He is a boy. He is splayed apart on the altar of his father's devotion. He too heard the whispers. Who are you, he asks. He knows, but my mouth won't open. I love you, he says, but it is not a farewell, nor a profession, nor is it a promise. It should have been. It once was. I love you, he says, but it is an apology, a condition. It will only matter if I say it back. The libation bowl is empty, the cup is dry, and the dagger is clean. The kingdom of heaven weeps. Only we can decide not to save our sons.